Bad blood has been brewing in the UFC middleweight division.
There is no lower human being on this earth than Chimaev.
He's trying to be some macho man. You're not macho man.
Chimaev's a weak man.
Ask that guy who was beating you up every day in the gym, man.
You're looking at a man that lacks all other dignity.
A bitter rivalry years in the making reaches its boiling point as former training partners turn enemies collide in the main event of UFC 328.
Me and Chimaev are just fundamentally different people. For a man that calls himself the Wolf, he sure do act like a coward.
Everyone can give the voice, but voice stop when we're coming.
One of the most dominant fighters to ever step inside the octagon.
Uncommon amongst uncommon men. That is Khamzat Chimaev.
Undefeated Chechen Khamzat Chimaev stormed his way to the middleweight title.
There's just different levels of grappling.
Oh my goodness!
And Khamzat is at the highest level.
He has been running through the competition.
Khamzat Chimaev is that good!
Now, in his first title defense, Chimaev welcomes the challenge of a familiar foe.
They're going to need extra security for that fight. It's going to be a mad one, because Sean Strickland doesn't hold back.
Former champion Sean Strickland's unique brand of gritty tenacity and unfiltered mental warfare has defined his career.
He just wants to march forward and cause violence.
Massive KO!
Anybody know this well,
Strickland applying a world of pressure!
With Chimaev now holding the belt, the time has come for these fierce rivals to settle the score.
You think you're tough, man. We'll see who handles deep water better. You're gonna drown.
Sean's all over him! And that's it! There it is! Sean Strickland!
Everyone has his chance to try, but it's not gonna work with me.
Oh, he talked! And the jab and the kick it! Ah!
Because I am Khamzat Chimaev.
History will be made in the co-main event as two Asian-born fighters contest for a UFC title. Myanmar's Joshua Van shocked the world when he dethroned the long-reigning flyweight king.
We have a new flyweight champion!
Now, the breakout star of 2025
That'll do it!
looks to begin a new era
Push deep,
with his first title defense against a surging Japanese contender.
A superstar in Japan.
Tatsuro Taira's rapid rise has proven his caliber among the flyweight elite.
There's the tap!
And now carries the hope of a nation looking for their first champion.
UFC のベルトを僕が取って、日本の UFC をもっともっと盛り上げることが
I don't think he's gonna wanna strike with me, but if he do, we gonna beat the him.
The Octagon is set to return to Newark, New Jersey's Prudential Center on May 9th with a preview of the title fight doubleheader.
Can I go there, smash that guy?
This is UFC 328. Countdown. Every so often, the prospect arrives in the UFC and instantly lives up to the hype. Long before his Octagon debut, Khamzat Chimaev had already built a reputation for relentless dominance. An apex predator with a killer instinct, aptly named Boars.
Boars, it's like a normal thing in my country.
Have you ever seen a phenom like Khamzat Chimaev?
Means wolf, but it's a little bit tough word for the tough kid. You're a tough young kid, somebody calls you the boars, and when I was younger kid, when I was fighting in the streets, my brother calls me that. You know, everyone in the UFC, you know who I am. I'm Wolf.
Force, Khamzat Chimaev. He has not lost in the octagon. He goes between wrestling and striking better than anyone.
I love my job.
Elite grappling, his just drive to smash people.
Go there, fight. Who is the best, he's gonna win.
He is a wrecking bull.
It gets me excited.
The guy looks to be a future UFC champion.
Everyone can be confident, but when the cage closed, there has to be stay there with me alone.
He's such a terrifying talent.
Dude's scary, man.
If he's scared, it's good. If not, we'll make it.
Just like that! How good is he? And the jab and the kick it! Ah!
Always felt I can beat everyone.
Oh, he tapped! Still undefeated! Coming to a title fight near you!
Feel you're the best, you're gonna beat everyone.
Give me the belt! Woo!
Chimaev's dominance in his rise was undeniable. After extending his undefeated streak to 14, The Chechen had earned his first UFC title shot.
Khamzat Boris Chimaev. His brand of violence in MMA wrestling is beyond compare, and if he can get it all going tonight, his ultimate goal will have been realized.
I accept I'm gonna be a champ long time ago. So I was happy, exciting to fight for the title.
Khamzat is one of the most dangerous challengers we have ever seen fight the title.
It's been a long time coming. Tonight he gets an opportunity to become a champion.
2 title defenses already secured. Dricus du Plessis, scary proposition for the challenger tonight.
DDP really does have everything.
Khamzat Chimaev at long last.
I think Dricus was gonna be stronger, but he wasn't.
Oh, nice double leg by Hamza.
I took him down.
Oh, crucifix.
Oh my goodness.
Smash on the ground.
Bad early spot for the champion.
Do the same thing again.
He just got no answer for the grappling. It's kind of stunning.
He was just surviving there.
Khamzat is just so smothering.
After a couple of rounds, I watched his face. He didn't want to come out again.
I mean, du Plessis is not having any luck to finish takedown.
This is probably the most dominant we've seen him.
Chimaev putting his brand of violence all over du Plessis.
Dricus doesn't have any answers here.
Chimaev continues to suffocate.
Nothing is surprised.
Man, is he getting dominated.
Absolutely incredible to watch the challenger handle the champ in this manner.
I knew I was better fighter than him.
Total domination, bell to bell. Khamzat Chimaev has done it.
Felt amazing to finally have my belt on me.
Undisputed UFC middleweight champion.
My country needs the champ. I am a world champ now.
15-0, Chechenia's Khamzat Boris Chimaev.
Today is my day, and nobody gonna beat me.
With the UFC title around his waist, the hunter has now become the hunted. And the next in line has had Boris in his sights for several years. The famed Las Vegas gym Extreme Couture draws fighters from around the world, all seeking to train alongside its championship caliber team. Within these walls, a bitter feud was born between the veteran Sean Strickland and the rising Khamzat Chimaev.
6 years ago, we trained in Extreme Couture.
Speed!
We help each other for the fights.
You want him in the cage, Khamzat?
Be nice. Did you smart him? No, he gets a little bit. He gets a little bit. A little bit, yeah. Be nice. Come us up. You're better than everybody, so just don't hurt people. Me and him are just 2 different breeds. Fundamentally different men. If I walk into a gym, I will spar the hardest and best guy because I want to test myself and I want to find out who I am as a person. I want to know if I get back up. Chimaev's completely different. Chimaev might pick like an okay guy, beat the dog out of him just to walk away and be like, I'm Chimaev, I'm a bully, I just beat this guy up.
He says, I bully people. I never bully people. Some people don't like trying hard. Some people don't like when somebody punch harder than him. I beat him up every day, so I meet him every day.
The Schmo saw you 2 going at it. You were paired together during the grappling and obviously the striking.
I don't know, what'd you think?
He made you tap a couple of times.
Strickland didn't like to train with me. We had the chat group. They said we're gonna train in Extreme. I went to the Extreme. He was in the UCPI. When I went to the UCPI, he went to the Extreme Couture. Then I went back home. Then the guys started to talk. I don't know why. Maybe he's mad because I beat him in the gym.
One time I made a joke about Chechnya, and it wasn't a bad joke. He just kind of took it the wrong way. So he sends a group message. He starts talking to me and threatening me, and I'm like, listen, you misunderstood, dude. But you said some I will see you at 3 o'clock. Show up, be a man. And then, guess what? No show, no answer. Chimaev could be right here. I will fight that man to the death, right here.
People who was there training with us, they know.
There is no lower human being on this earth than Chimaev.
He didn't like when I said I tap him out, you know. So,
did you tap him out?
Yeah, many times.
I know he's made his entire career about being this big, scary boogeyman, but like Chimaev's a weak man.
That's the guy who was beating you up every day in the gym, huh? When I punch you hard, you went to your coach and said, please tell the guy, go easy.
There's so many guys in the gym that you could spar hard with, but you pick this guy to go boost your ego.
He's lying, man. He's trying to be some macho man. You're not macho man.
You're looking at a man that lacks all other dignity.
I went to all these guys. I went to all the gyms. I've been everywhere. I'm not scared of anyone.
What's up, man? What's up, man? Doesn't matter how good of a fighter you are and will always be a
If it's something personal for you, just come. I'm here whenever you want.
Chimaev has a weak man's mentality. Any kind of man that tries to intimidate you to a W, there's like a level of weakness in that I find disgusting.
The intensity behind Strickland's feud with Chimaev runs deeper than words. A disdain rooted in his past that led to discovering fighting as an outlet.
Growing up around weak men, I always got my ass kicked as a kid. I got bullied at home. My dad kind of was a weak man. That was about a 300-yard drive right there.
That was not 300 yards.
That's where it landed. It's by that tree. He's beating the shit out of your mom and throwing beer bottles at you.
Yours is 300, mine's 6,000.
It's terrible because it made you idolize violence, what you perceived as to be like a masculinity. As most people that come up in hard situations, I just naturally gravitated towards violence. Here's the thing, you guys. Let me tell you something. It's fun to hurt people. It's the most satisfying to be able to hurt people in the gym. Let that go! I've never had a job, so the only thing I know how to do is fight. This feels like my home. I love it.
Sean Strickland searching for the finish. Alex Garcia's down.
He just wants to march forward and cause violence.
It's funny, they always say fighting doesn't solve anything, but it solves most of my problems in life.
Strickland rose from adversity to climb the UFC ranks. His hardened mentality and rash persona became a calling card.
I'm trying to do the man dance. All you just saying, man, I hope this just gets knocked down so I never have to see this guy again.
And saw him become one of the most notorious and polarizing figures on the way to a UFC title.
When we fight, I knock you out, I'm gonna do a TikTok dance over your grave.
Grown-ass man on TikTok. You don't want this guy's a champion.
Do something about it then.
I'm gonna be the best champion you've ever seen.
Sean Strickland has produced one of the biggest upsets in UFC championship history.
I gotta say, the fans motivated me. I've always had a really good relationship with the fans. I resonate with a lot of guys. You guys are a bunch of vicious bastards. I want to go down there and punch all you in the face. I had that fan base of oh man, Sean's psycho. He's depressed. He's angry. Do the yeah! People that knew me from the beginning watched the trajectory, and I think that's cool because through them, I've discovered who I am.
Since dropping the title, Strickland has remained relentless in his pursuit to return to the top. With his rival Chimaev now in possession of the belt, the brash American made his intentions clear after a statement performance.
Now a left hand and an uppercut. Oh, Fluffy's hurt. Oh! Anthony Hernandez on the ropes in round 3.
Big uppercuts. He goes down.
Sean's all over.
And that's it.
There it is. Sean Strickland.
Time to revive him. Time to revive him.
What do you want next, Sean? I'd like a piece of that little Cheshire. You never know that guy, but that's what I want.
I think he's deserving of another shot at that belt.
100%.
Behind every successful UFC athlete is a loyal and hardworking support network. As a longtime member of the Extreme Couture stable, former middleweight champion Sean Strickland's team-first mentality has made him a respected leader within the group.
I first met Sean in 2014. Sean's always had an intense approach to the game. I thought he brought a lot to the room. I think of guys as assets in the room, and over time, you can see his growth and his maturation as far as a captain goes.
10-minute warm-up, you guys know the drill. Good technique.
Something kind of clicked with him where he understood, I'm only as good as the team I surround myself with. I got to take care of those guys too.
We get in this habit of going here. Every now and then turn, and go here. Play with it a little bit. Extreme is a very old school fight scene. It has that old school like talk that most people don't have. You can go to Extreme, you're gonna fight, you might have a guy, hey, you're being a put your hands up. That's kind of how I operate better. I want this position, and I want you beating him on the wall. So he bends over to fight. Now his legs are in position where I can start bringing him forward. See that? His legs are straight. I like watching people succeed. There's so many gyms, it would probably just tell you to f off. Sack, sack, sack. But Extreme, if you think you're gonna succeed by doing this, fucking have at it. Go enjoy. And that's one thing, especially Eric, I'm really grateful for. Wall break, let's go. Start. He's kind of allowed me to work on things that I need. Wouldn't be where I'm at today if it wasn't for Extreme. Thank you. Team on three. 1, 2, 3, 2. Yeah, you ain't allowed to get tired, guys. You don't get tired. 85.
Ahead of his first UFC title defense, middleweight champion Khamzat Chimaev has based his camp in California, assembling a select group of athletes who benefit from the shared training experience.
So I always train with stronger guys who always wants to give the war in the trainings. A lot of young guys, hungry, upcoming fighters. They like to compete and they wants to be UFC champs. That's why I choose them. They have motivation to push me.
Хорошо. Double check, beautiful.
This is the third training camp we're together, so we help each other.
Feel underhook now.
He's dangerous and scary, but he's the best. He gives me some good trainings. And you learn something new always. And he has the best energy.
Train with champion is a big motivation. When I work with him and I train with him, I know I can beat everyone. For Chechen fighters, now we know we can become champions too. Khamzat is first one, and I think a couple years and they're gonna be a couple of champions from Chechnya.
In Chechnya is my bigger brothers. They was who was in UFC. But always being looked up, and the younger guys look up to us. I just wanna help my teammates, my friends, my brothers. Gives you motivation. Good for them to train with the champ. Good for me to train with the good guys.
Sean Strickland's experience and mentality in the training room when preparing for high-profile fights not only draws the attention and admiration of his fellow teammates, but also that of former opponents.
Alex hit me up, he's in Vegas, asked for some rounds. I'm always down to spar. It's funny, me and Alex, we never really speak to each other, but like we're good friends. I just kind of make fun of him, or I say jokes. He just looks at me like he wants to murder me. So that's our level of friendship, you know?
Tava vendo ali antes da luta, eu via cara. Pô, quando aquele cara entrou ali naquele octógono, pô, eu vi a transformação ali no rosto dele, né? Então, é cara guerreiro. Bom, a primeira vez foi depois que a gente lutou. Eu aproveitei muito os treinos com ele, que é cara muito experiente. Cara ali que sabe o que faz. Tá sempre andando pra frente, usando os bons jabs. É uma arma muito boa dele. Minha torcida pro Sean Strickland, com certeza, todo mundo sabe. Manter essa postura aí, né? Andar pra frente de uma forma certa, né? Tomando cuidado, né? Com as quedas, trabalhar esse jab e esse frontal dele. Estou muito animado com essa luta, motivado, né? E espero que ele saia com essa vitória.
Adapting his formidable wrestling foundation into MMA has been the key to success for middleweight champion Khamzat Chimaev. Looking to fine-tune his skill set in preparation for Sean Strickland at UFC 328.
What's up, bro? What do we do today? Wrestling.
The Chechen has enlisted the help of an elite American specialist.
Nah, I feel good.
Khamzat and I linked up back in 2024 after the Olympic trials. Ever since then, we've built a rapport. So anytime the Wolf calls, I'm here to answer.
You want him and I switch on you?
Yeah. Okay. Today we have grappling and a lot of wall work. And we just rotate like chainsaws. I'm in on you, attacking you, you're in attacking me. I'm hard to take down and then even harder to keep down. And that's been the scout report on Strickland. My role is to emulate that guy, a big, strong dude who's, athletic and gonna put up a fight when it comes to not accepting the bottom position. Khamzat's wrestling is different from everyone else's in the UFC because of where he's from.
3, 2, 1, go!
He's from that region that produces, quite literally, the most per capita world and Olympic champions. He goes position before submission, which allows him to accumulate all that top control and damage and break records. Khamzat is better than Sean Strickland everywhere. Obviously, the wrestling is the biggest gap.
Work, guys, work. Come on, let's go.
Sean might have some good survivability. He's a tough guy with a great gas tank and who's a veteran in the sport. But I do believe that Khamzat has the edge on the feet and a major skill gap in the grappling.
Time.
I don't know what you're supposed to do with this guy, and I don't know who would stop him from taking him down.
However, Sean's got a really good ground game, and he does stay very calm in these situations, so careful what you wish for.
And he has such a knack for making everyone fight how he wants to fight.
Countless hours of sparring that will do that.
There's nobody that could really beat Chimaev right now that could withstand his wrestling.
Good, Sean, add the kicks.
But nothing he does is something I haven't seen. So, it's going to be a hell of a fight. But I'm the only one that can do it. I've been training with that style of grappler for such a long time where it's like you just kind of know what they're going to do. They're going to grab you, hug your legs, try to spar ride you, maybe hit a crucifix, like pin you against a cage.
Try to pull him backwards, Sean.
I've been training with those guys for years. So I think the UFC knows that me and him are gonna have a war, and he's just not gonna sit there and dry hump my leg for 25 minutes.
He's used to doing this, and he's used to doing this in the gym, breaking guys.
He's either trying to wrestle with me just to prove a point that he's a better wrestler than me.
Yeah, it's going to be hard to submit Sean Strickland.
But I think a part of him knows if we do wrestle, I'm just going to counter wrestle. I'll get up, I'll get on top.
And Sean just absorbed it and did this, just kept moving forward.
Or complete opposite. He knows he can't take me down, and then we just kickbox for 5 rounds. And then when that happens, you're going to see him get frustrated, throw big punches, trying to hit me, and I'm just going to tag him at will.
Oh, and that will do it!
He can try whatever he wants to try. It's not gonna work with me. I see only Strickland doing like jab, jab, right hand, jab, jab, right hand.
The wrestling is where it's at for this guy, but he has stand-up as well. Oh!
So if we do just boxing fight, I can beat this guy up. But I never think about my opponent's style. Why should I think what he gonna do? He has only one thing, just hope.
Indescribable with adjectives is Khamzat Chimaev.
He shoots that double leg so fast.
You think you're tough, man. We'll see who handles deep water better. You're gonna drown.
Oh!
So I think 4th or 5th round TKO for me.
Oh! Huge right hand for Sean Strickland!
UFC 328. Gonna go there, smash that guy.
Total domination, bell to bell.
The only one that's breaking this fight is you, Chimaev. I'm gonna smash you.
There's a lot of bad blood. There's big rivalry, and we're gonna see tremendous action.
UFC 328 will see the return of newly crowned flyweight champion Joshua Van. In 2025, he became the second youngest champion in UFC history, completing a breakout year and an extraordinary rise.
Sunday fun day with the champ.
That began in his native Asian homeland.
How you feel? What a week. Champ life.
Yes, sir.
Champ life. But we still put the work in.
I was born in Myanmar. My mom and my dad, they went through a hardship with the military, things that going on in Myanmar. So we came to the United States, to Houston, when I was 12.
I'll taught you everything you know, bro.
Hey, that's fearless boxing right there.
Hey, that's real.
When I first got here, I didn't know how to speak English. Kid are mean, man. You know, they start picking on me. I was like, no, that's not gonna happen. That was the first time I ever got in a fight. I started to enjoy fighting, so that's when I started picking fights. But the day I walked into the gym, that's when my life started changing. I don't want to go out no more. I don't want to party, doing stupid that we always do. So now I'm gym, go home, sleep.
All right, let's get it, champ. All right, we're gonna go 6 to the top cone, all right? On 3. 1, 2, 3, go.
Fighting out of Houston, Texas, this is Josh, the Fearless Thor!
A TKO stoppage! Winning his pro debut in impressive fashion.
When I started my MMA career, I didn't think going to UFC was possible.
3, 2, 1, 3, let's go.
I just do it just because I love it.
Big head kick. That's it. That is it. It's over. Go, it's 4.
And then I asked my coach, I was like, do you think that we can actually go to UFC? He was like, yes, of course.
To the top like a champ. 1, 2, 3, go.
If you win some fights, you can go to UFC.
Joshua Van for the 125 and Orton gets it!
I'm ready. I'm ready for that call.
I was like, hell yeah, I'm going.
Here is Josh Van making the UFC debut. He's the 5th youngest fighter on this UFC roster at present.
I got the first win in the UFC.
Oh, big body shots from Van. Oh, he's about to get him out of there. Wow! Joshua Van has arrived.
3, 2, 1, rock.
I wanted more and more.
Van is on the gas. Look at him.
Look at the body.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh! Push deep, push deep. Knockout punches right here.
Now, the belt was everything I wanted.
This is it.
Oh my goodness, that'll do it.
Push deep, push the feet.
2025 came up with the Bible verse, Romans 8:31. If God is for us, who can be against us?
He is all action. Excellent boxing.
So 2025, we said to take over, and we took over.
Oh, it's over.
Silva takes a seat. That'll do it.
Last one, guys. Let's go.
He's a man on a mission. He wants to be a world champion, and he has all that potential.
An instant classic with Brandon Royval extended Van's winning streak to 5.
What a fight!
And solidified his status as the top contender.
Good job. We're not done, but almost.
Just 4 years after making his pro debut, he had arrived at his first UFC title shot against a long-reigning champion.
Joshua Van trying to become the first Asian-born man to win a UFC world title. That'll do it, Tatsuro Taira!
Pantoja was always the person that I wanted to fight.
I hope you get that shot, sir. Congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, Tatsuro Taira!
All right, Josh, let's do it.
Because when I made my debut in the UFC, he was a champion.
5th defense for the Brazilian Pantoja.
I expect tough fight because Pantoja is very, very aggressive. You know, he kicked me.
Early leg kick for the champ Pantoja.
I knew right there and then I was like, oh, I'm not going to get kicked again. So he trying to kick me the second time. I pushed him, and that's when he broke his arm.
Oh, Pantoja's left arm is hurt.
Didn't think it was an accident. You know, I made it happen. He kicked me, I pushed him, and I think a black belt should know how to fall.
Oh, he broke his arm.
And that is it. Oh, my goodness. We have a new flyweight champion, Joshua Van at 24.
I want a straight rematch with Pantoja, but he got to heal up. But I'm not going to wait forever for him. I want to be the active champion. I want to beat everybody. So, on to the next one.
Van's eagerness for a swift return to defend the title would open the door to a fellow flyweight from the Asian continent. Hailing from the Japanese island of Okinawa, Tatsuro Taira emerged as the nation's top contender for a UFC title. His incredible journey in combat sports was inspired by a close bond between him and his older brother.
子供の頃は野球をずっとしてて、お兄ちゃんとキャッチボールをよくしてました。どちらかというと弱気な子でした。行くぜ。野球の時はもうチャンスで自分の番になるなって、こっち来いって言いながら絶対飛んでくるなっては心の中で思ってました。まあでも僕にとってお兄ちゃんの存在は本当お兄ちゃんがやってきたことを僕が真似事するみたいな。誰よお前。野球をやめて新しいことを探してた時にお兄ちゃんが当時誘ってくれて一緒にジムに行ったのがきっかけです。チェンジアップ投げた。
そうですね、僕が先にジムに入会したんですけど、僕がジムで頑張って達郎がまだジムに入る前で格闘技に興味あるぐらいの時に僕がジムから借りてきたグローブとか2人でつけて、お家でスパーしたりしました。達郎は小さい頃は本当に暴れん坊で一緒にスパーリングして結構本気でやり合ってました。3、2、
最初から才能があるとは感じてなくて、その時お兄ちゃんがジムに初めて行った時は怖いなっていう気持ちがありました。でも、お兄ちゃんと一緒っていう安心感はあったんです。
もう絶対達郎は格闘家としての素質を他の人よりも持っていると思います。それで達郎は、他の人よりもどんどん強くなっていったと思います。
はい、で決めて。はい、レジーゴー。
僕のお兄ちゃんって格闘技本当にできるんだってその時参考にはしてました。すごい楽しいってなってすごくのめり込んでいったのは覚えてます。これならプロになれる、挑戦しようって思いました。
With the confidence instilled in him by his brother, Taira transformed from a timid teenager into a fighting prodigy. After breaking through as a champion on the Japanese regional scene, the UFC came calling.
自分はこれからもっと世界で戦っていきます。ありがとうございました。
This young man, Tatsuro Taira, is a real prospect. And every time you see him inside that octagon, you see a new, improved version
There's the tap!
of one of the best flyweights in the world.
The hype is very real.
自分が将来有望な若手として出てきて。
Oh my goodness! A lot of pundits believe Tatsuro Taira has a good chance to become Japan's first UFC champion.
どこの国の選手と戦っても通用するということが、だんだん分かってきて
With huge potential, he has delivered every step of the way.
チャンピオンベルトに絡めるような選手とどんどん戦いたいって思うようになりました。
Taira's rapid rise saw him arrive at UFC 323 with a golden opportunity.
Live from a sold-out T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada, USA, this is UFC 323.
With the flyweight title fight to be contested the same night, the young Japanese star was presented with a chance to shoot himself into contention with a high-profile matchup against a former champion.
He's been living with expectation for a real long time. Let's see if he can deliver.
ブランドン・モレノ選手は今までフィニッシュされたことがない選手で、
Crushing right hand from Taira.
彼をフィニッシュしてインパクトを残したいっていう気持ちがありました。
That'll do it. I'm not sure Tatsuro Taira needs to do anything else to wrap up a title fight. You take out the former two-time champ, and if looks are any indication, this kid's ready to go.
You've just taken down the second-ranked guy in the division. You feel like you deserve a title shot.
Yeah, I want to go title shot next. デイナにリングサイドまで連れて行ってもらったのを覚えてます。
Tatsuro Taira next to Dana White and Hunter Campbell to our left. So perhaps we might have our next opponent.
Ready. Let's do it.
まあ心の中ではまあ両方準備していたんですけど。
Oh, Pantoja's left arm is hurt.
Oh, he broke his arm.
Oh my God!
And that is it. Oh my goodness! We have a new flyweight champion. An arm injury to Pantoja, and Joshua Van is the champ.
You will be defending your title, and probably against Tatsuro Taira.
I'm the fearless, and I'll fight whoever y'all put in front of me.
I'm excited for Joshua Van because you know he'll be willing to fight very, very soon, and he'll be willing to defend that championship. The one thing that he got is he knows who his next opponent will be, and that is Tatsuro Taira. And I believe that him and Joshua Van will be a phenomenal fight.
This is the fight to make, and I'm really looking forward to how this turns out.
I want to be the active champion, so I'm ready.
Josh Van versus Taira would be amazing. Tell me I am wrong.
Next. Let's
do it.
Yeah.
Kau pi kata chang his. Puan kata kaya.
Proudly representing his birth country of Myanmar, Joshua Van made history as the first Asian-born male UFC champion. Throughout his journey, his mother has been by his side, a constant source of support and motivation behind his rise.
When I raised the belt, I gave it to my mom.
People of Myanmar, now the world will know of us. And I love you, Mom.
Man, she can't keep her smile off her face. She didn't want to let go of my belt. You know, it was perfect.
Thoma.
My mom is a great woman. Taking care of my mom is everything. My family, we all went through a hard time. But now, we got the belt.
Không có YouTube có phải ba cha hiện chân phải ra si đinh hi karak du lâu asam thoka chân karak du lâu cái si asafa lại karak du lâu tê khăn cái adir mon dòng khá khang ấy cha hiện mà hi atha chăm thì mình cho karak ruwa atu cho cái du ngày chăng.
And then there go the belt right there. And then the best part is this, right? It's right here. This is the best part. Because, you know, they finally got my flag in there. So that's amazing right here.
Kan ma hi chin mi phun si kan si chin ha kha chin kan si kan za tin chin mi phun za tin ni hin kan lom pi atu USA hen kan za te community kan za te phun kan si I ma mi al te zong ni kan lom pi.
Joshua, the fearless one.
I'm very proud to be the first guy to represent my country and to be the first world champion from Myanmar. Man, it's just amazing. There will never be another one.
Kanao lete zong kamhuna chungke mati ko zong kamhuna zetlukinda til thato dinga motivation kan ngai timi kamhuti ka hen ema zong ka thatho chin haile zonga zom nak thilunga ka pek.
A lot of kids has been reach out to me, and a lot of parents has been reach out to me, like saying their kid want to train and, you know, want to represent the country and just trying to make better life for themselves. When I see that, it's just like, yes, because that's all I fight for, the next generation from Myanmar.
The first Burmese UFC champion, but I'm not gonna be the last one. I believe in you guys. Let's do this. Thank you.
While Myanmar can now lay claim to producing a UFC champion, another Asian nation stands on the brink of its own historic breakthrough. While Japan's influence and impact on the sport of MMA far exceeds many others, the nation is yet to produce a UFC champion. Now, those hopes rest on the shoulders of flyweight Tatsuro Taira, the latest in a proud lineage of pivotal fighters who have shaped the country's rich combat sports legacy.
僕の師匠は、鶴谷博さんです。僕は鶴谷博さんに全てを教わりました。そして僕の、彼から教わったことを平達郎に伝えてます。
僕をこの間シュートチャンピオンに育ててくれた松江さんに感謝したいです。ありがとうございます。
鶴谷博さんの先生は中井祐樹先生です。日本の格闘技の歴史は本当にこの人から始まったと言っても過言ではありません。
中井祐樹、中井祐樹選手の勝ちです。
シュートのチャンピオンになった人間が USC でチャンピオンになるということを目標に、僕はずっと平達郎を育てていました。なのでそういった先人たちの思いを背負って平達郎は、USC タイトル挑戦し、USC タイトルを日本に持ってきてくれることを願っています。
Matsune's dream of guiding his young fighter to a UFC title is a feat already achieved by his coaching counterpart at UFC 328. Much of Joshua Van's success can be traced back to longtime trainer and mentor Jose Vasquez, who saw the potential in the young fighter and helped shape him into a UFC champion. Now, the duo prepare for their first title defense against a dangerous challenger.
Cuando lo vi por primera vez, yo me di cuenta que él tenía talento natural. Después, su energía, sus deseos de superarse, su mentalidad de ganador, eso es lo que me sorprendió y me sigue sorprendiendo de él. Second one. En poco tiempo ha ido subiendo mucho de calidad. Josh ha demostrado que su especialidad es arriba.
Go. No stop. It's only 1 minute, George. Come on. Yes, sir. Go. No stop. Keep going.
El plan de nosotros para pelear contra Ira es mucho trabajo físico.
5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4. Stop. Yes.
Mucho acondicionamiento físico. Velocidad, resistencia, coordinación, flexibilidad.
Good job.
La estatura de Taira es más alto.
Motivation, my friend. Motivation. You fight soon.
Pero ya se ha enfrentado Josh con peleadores de esa estatura.
Yes.
Y les ha ganado. Yo espero una pelea muy, muy difícil, pero confío en el trabajo de nosotros, confío en el talento de Josh, en la preparación que estamos teniendo y yo creo que Josh va a salir con la mano en alto.
Faster. Step back and right now.
Destiny awaits Tatsuro Taira on May 9th, as he aims to become the first Japanese UFC champion. In preparation, his team have been hard at work readying the young contender for the champion's striking heavy style.
お願いします。レディーゴー。ジャンプ。ただ達郎に関して言うと遠い距離からの一つ、力強い打撃があるので。ゴー。ナイスジャンプ。関して言うと寝技の強さがあります。そしてテイクダウンの強さがある。ナイスタックル。そこをしっかりこう戦略を練って、戦っていきたいと思います。そう。
シャバンが、素晴らしいボクシング技術を持ってるっていうのもあるので。
Joshua Van, look at it, just the precision. His volume is just absolutely amazing, and his cardio.
彼の反動スピードだったりっていうのは警戒しないといけない。僕がバンに対して、優位に立ってる部分は彼にはないその呪術のスキルっていうのを持ってるんで。
He's got tremendous grappling, excellent submissions, beautiful back take. He's the total package.
One of the best flyweights in the world. A phenomenal submission game.
僕のバックコントロールが 強さの秘訣は
He's very good with the body lock. Once he gets you to the ground, he's looking for submissions. He's got good top control.
柔術始めたての時からバックを取るのが好きでしたし
That is insane. This is what he's been doing to everybody. Oh, it's getting tight. There's the tap.
僕のスタイルは変わらずフィニッシュに行くスタイルですし
Oh, heavy elbow.
ナイスフェイントナイスリフトしてもいいねナイスナイス
バンに挑んで
He's been able to take everybody down, keep them down after he does so.
パウンドノックアウト
Brandon Moreno's in real trouble. This might be in stop.
That'll do it.
彼はチョークだったり
Oh, and there's the tap.
どれかの形でフィニッシュして、ベルトを取りたいと思います
He wants to be the first ever Japanese UFC champion.
But remember, we're champion of the world. Remember. No stop, no stop. Keep going, keep going. Ba, ba, ba. Fast, fast.
Tatsuro is a well-rounded guy, but the most dangerous flyweight.
It's incredible endurance, fantastic boxing skill.
I am a better striker.
It's only the beginning for Joshua Van. He's that good.
I don't think he's gonna want to strike with me.
Again.
Oh, big right from Van.
He's trying to come take me down.
He's got excellent boxing, knockout power.
But if he do, he's getting knocked out.
That'll do it. Tatsuro Taira is looking like a true world beater.
Every time you see him inside that octagon, you see a new, improved version.
そうですねこの試合はストライカー VS グラップラー新しい自分の姿っていうのがあるので、その姿でバンに挑んで
Tatsuro Taira, not just a grappler, he's got the hands as well.
本当に向き合って打撃の攻防するのがすごい楽しみです
Oh my goodness! Right away we were all like, yo, this kid's good. He's gonna be a champion.
UFC のベルトを僕が日本に持ってくる
He is a monster when it comes to the striking.
I'm trying to be the greatest of all time. I believe I'm better than Tatsuro. I know I'm gonna beat the out of him.
The flyweights set the stage for the main event matchup for the middleweight title.
This is a massive fight.
It all goes down on May 9th when the Octagon returns to New Jersey for UFC 328.
Big fight atmosphere in the Prudential Center in the Brick City.